I'm just gonna fight as many bosses as possible. I just want to finish up the Elden Ring game. It's just something on my mind. I know I'm always close to the ending and also the DLC as well. I'm just like, I just want to finish this up. So it's like one of those, I can't leave it. I just want to finish it to the end. So we're gonna do Millennia first, and then there's another one afterwards, and then we'll move on to the DLC characters. I don't know if Sleep Pod works on her, but I'll give it a try. And one of my first mistakes when fighting Millennia without any knowledge, don't know how anyone else did it, I was using Rotten Breath, but it just makes her attacks do more damage to you. So no wonder I'm like, why is she so hard? Why does she take so many hits? I'll die in 2 hits. So once you figure out the pattern, you're basically good to go. The only issue was with her, which is kind of bullshit, is she goes up in the air and then just charge at you. So you can either like perfectly dodge all that or just run, where you gotta be like have proper reaction time as soon as you see her up in the air. If you're up close to her when she's doing that, you're like in deep shit. But this moment here, I was a bit safe. I was really safe there. I never liked Millennia for the boss fight in general. Like, it's not because she's hard, but the idea of her hitting you and then she takes health, it's a bit bullshit. Which I can understand if it's like final boss and all that, but if I have my shield up, she shouldn't be taking health, which is like one of the stupidest things ever in Elden Ring. So it's like one of my, like, it's not my favorite Souls games, just for the stupid reasons. Other than that, some of the bosses in Elden Ring is just not too special, not so memorable. Maybe the family tree is pretty interesting, just because of George R.R. Martin. He contributed to the story of it. That's all I know about it. The second phase is just a bit bullshit as well. It's not just like the same old movesets. She'll just like throw everything at you. You wouldn't have time to heal up because she'll just like go in like throwing hands at you. So I never cared for her. Just gonna kill her once and for all. Leave him alone. See how he was struggling? It's just because you can't like stop and save yourself. Like if she's after you solo, you've got to be perfect with the dodging and wait. Like basically be patient just for her to stop for a second so you could just heal up.
Extraordinary.
Alright, finally got rid of her.
The mark of a true lord.
Yeah, GG mate. Much love to you.
Dear Mikola,
You get a lot of Elden Ring players online who have the most
my brother.
insane weapons and
Sorry.
abilities.
I find
It's like magic is like up to 100 for them, and it's just they'll die instantly, sort of thing. So on my regular walkthrough, when I tried to fight him, I was pretty underleveled, so I couldn't do nothing much about it. So after doing DLC and doing other stuff, decided to go back to him. And this is basically the end of the regular Elden Ring game, because he was like part of the Erd Tree something. So me not knowing that, I was like trying my hardest, even though I didn't realize it was basically one of the main endings. So yes, I am using Mimic Tier. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about it. If it's in the game, it's in the game. I want to use him. It doesn't make me a trash player. It doesn't make me a noob or anything. If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's not a cheat or anything. That's the problem with Souls community. Let's be real. All of them, they're just a bunch of nerds. I know there's some loyal Souls gamers. I've seen a bunch of them, but you get the bad side, just like any other fan base. They just like to brag, thinking that they're shit, they're like pro. They just go in people's streams or YouTube videos saying, "Oh wow, that boss was so easy, I wish he was more difficult. I got him in like 3 deaths." Yo, stop lying. Stop lying. You probably spent hours on one boss. broke your controller while screaming and shouting, saying fuck this game. Just anyone who says they're good at Souls games are basically lying to you. They're hard games for a reason. Like, oh wow, you're bad at this game. No shit. It's a hard game. It's a hard franchise. But those people bragging saying it's so good, it's like they're so good at the game that it's easy. If they say that, they don't stream. They don't do walkthroughs of it. Watch them do it. If they ever stream themselves playing it or do a walkthrough, you know they're gonna struggle and they don't live up to what they say. Well, actually, I beat Mogan with just a dagger and no armor. Why are people complaining that he's hard? I didn't even need to use heals. It's not that hard, bro. Yeah, just don't be friends with them in real life. I mean, if you probably have those people in schools or someone you know outside. They probably have issues at home, or they just sit at the loser table at school. They tell fake stories to get more attention. You probably met those types of people. I mean, yeah, I use mimic tears. I know I can't solo all the bosses, but it's in the game. You can just use whatever you want. It's up to you. That's the whole point of the game. It's how you want to do it. Yeah, you can play with others if you want, because it's in the game. There's no rules how to play properly. They complain about you not playing how they want to play, even though all they do is they just use katanas in every single game and staffs, just so they don't go up close to the boss to die. They just beat them in 5 attempts on the other side of the map. That's basically it. They just use magic and use katanas, which are pretty long, so they don't go up near to the bosses. If you guys remember Moist Critical, he was just reacting to Kaisenat's stream, like how he has his build and how he was playing, and it was just acting like a nerd. Like, oh yeah, Moist or Woke Critical, he's just some expert about it. Oh wow, look at the rolls. Look at the rolls. Just changes the whole pattern for him. Just because From Software are dickheads. Well, that's for me, wasn't it? I'll just wait. Why me? This one might be the last fight. Last fight, guys. Overall, this game is just... Elden Ring as a whole is just decent. Nothing terrible about it, it's just a decent game. It's fun to play with friends, but that's about it. Bosses, it's nothing unique. I don't know what the hell George R. R. Martin does for like his contribution to the game. I think like something to do with the lore. Not a whole lot. Overall, it's just alright. It's just nothing special. Just another Souls game. Just another game in the franchise. Not one of the best works. And it's just high. And okay. Just as soon as say last round. Just as soon as say last round. Hey Mimic, we did it. Woo! I think everyone can agree the first encounter with this guy, they basically had to run away because they don't understand what he was doing. Unless you really spend hours on him, then fair enough. But I had to go back to him after fighting the Dancing Lion. You kind of like basically figure out his strategy. He's not that crazy. Just jump when you need to, and that's about it. So he just takes forever, kind of like the Fire Giant. Maybe he's just a little bit easier than Fire Giant because this is all he does. Like those giant soldiers with the bow and arrows or the sword. It's basically like that. Just hit him with the feet. Hit him in the feet. And then just wait. Just wait. So it's just gonna take a while. So it's like a lot of HP for him. He's basically like in all the loading screens, like he was pretty hyped up as well. So boss fight wise, a little bit disappointing just because he doesn't do much. Hit him in the leg and that's it. Back away if he's doing the super jump. And when he's stomping, just jump over the fire. That's basically it. That's like any platform boss. Like think of Mario, think of any platform game. They would just have the same sort of style of fighting. They would do like the lasers on the floor, stuff like that. So, but for him, it's just fire. Oh, you're over there. Okay. Oh, that makes sense with the face. And it won't do it for me. Okay. Doesn't give you enough reaction time. Like for some bosses, like 2-3 seconds. Thank God for him, it takes a while. So, thank God I did because it really helps lowering his health. I like the design of him, and it is cool when he picks you up and then throws you in that thing. Looks like a blender. Other than that, yeah, I wish he had more movesets like Fire Giant. It makes him more intimidating. But if he's like just one of those bosses out in the wild, I'm not going to expect much. Like, he's not really like an obstacle in a way. But he's an okay sort of guy. If I have to pick one of my favorite Dark Souls bosses, and I guess it's the same as my favorite Souls games, number one is definitely Dark Souls 1. It's just amazing. I love the world. Bosses are iconic. I would say story-wise, it is great until like the last half of it. It's just a bit stale and boring. But other than that, just amazing Souls game. That's why it's number one. Number two is definitely Bloodborne because of it did something different. I know people say Sekiro is different with the gameplay and all that, but Bloodborne, it really makes you think on your toes. You really have to think like go guns blazing, literally with the gun, and you don't have any shields. All you have to do is like perfectly dodge and parry. So you really have to like think fast and fight. And of course the atmosphere and the story and all the horror aspects, it's just amazing. That's like number 2 on my list. And I guess number 3 would be Elden Ring. It's not saying much because after Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, all the other games are just decent. Not amazing, just decent. So I gave Elden Ring a 7 out of 10 because it's okay, it's nothing special. The only thing that's great about it is just open world, and you can jump and ride a horse. Whatever that thing is you ride. That's basically it. People do complain about it having like secure bosses and all that, so that's about it. The other games are just like 6 or 7 out of 10s. That's my opinion. Alright, so we're going to the catacombs. Okay, so he's pretty quick. I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna get some people complaining that I use that. It's good, guys, it's good. Save some time. Go on, bro. Go on, bro. I don't think he has another phase. Maybe like his moveset's changed on the other half. I got a lot of these. I was wondering where my mimic went. Leave my friend alone. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. There's no need for that. Come on, we can do it. It's you and me, bro. It's all about you and me. He was a good boss. He was a good boss. I like fighting him. Oh, you can get someone. Come on, come on. Alright, let's do it. And mimic, because why not? Oh, is that thing? Okay. You got a lot of knights, kind of like the old Souls games, where it's all about the knight bosses. I appreciate that. That's why what I said earlier about out the ring bosses almost feel like Sekiro, where it's not really like human-like, it's just more animalistic. So that's why I miss bosses like these, because they have a lot of them in the Souls games. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you guys can fight him for me. Actually, I should contribute. Even if I hit him once, and the other guy's like hit him 1,000 times, the one time I hit him, he'll just come after me. That's why I'm always on edge, like, I gotta be careful, he's gonna use special moves on me. You guys finish them off for me. Yeah, please, take your time. Thank you. Yeah, let's go on, go on. I One thing I noticed, and I said this in my stream when I was playing the DLC around the time it came out, was you can easily get a lot of wounds, not just from the bosses, but from regular enemies that you fight, which is like a bit shocking, like maybe like 1,000 each at least. And if you're like really good, and you can like just grind and fight all the enemies, you can get a lot and level up quickly, depending on how many you need to level up next. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if they did that just so you can like get a bit easier at this game, just so you know, get those people complaining like, oh, this game's hard. Like, well, yeah, this DLC came out after 2 years where it came out. You think they'll go easy on you? No. This is risky for me to do that there. You're not a hippo, you're a porcupine. You Sonic? Sonic goes Super Saiyan. Super Sonic, Super Saiyanic. Come on, I hit him on the tail. Oh, yeah, that's crazy, that's crazy. Where do you go? Where is it? Never mind. I don't have time to go all the way around just to hit him. Alright, Hippo. Didn't expect that in the DLC. We've been waiting 2 years for a Hippo, but okay. I know there's some more enemies I missed out on, but I want to get this guy done out of the way. And you know, I can't solo him. Anyone who knows, they know. He's just a bit ridiculous. Let's do this. Grab as many people as we can. Alright, I do this while you guys distract him for me. I'm telling you, this guy makes Millennia feel like a walk in the park. How are you supposed to dodge all that? The fire and everything, and especially the second phase. Nope. Oh, fuck you. Get him, boys. Alright, second half. Yep, there we go. This part is crazy. It's kind of cool to look at, but every split second he attacks you. I'm pretty lucky right there, getting him there. Yeah, jump him, jump him! He's shit. I always can't tell with him, like, if the move's, like, makes the fire explode or not. That's why I always keep a safe distance. Like there. I wouldn't think for a second. No. The snake idea is pretty cool. Does that still count? Okay, it still counts. Phew. I'm not screaming with excitement because I know, like, I had some help. I can't do this by myself type shit, but hey. If you guys want me to do the others, I know there's another one I missed out on, Rodan. If you want me to do that, we can do it in the next episode. Take care, guys. We did it!
We did it! We did it! Oh my God, we did it!